UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now. Perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. The Sugar Show live and in color. Sean O'Malley back on the proving ground here tonight. And what else can you say about what he did against Abu Dhabi? Close fight against Petr Yan, but that really served to put him on this championship trajectory.
Well, you gotta stand out and take note when you fight someone like that. So close. Even if he had lost, you had to give him his respect. But ultimately, he got the decision. This guy is a great striker. The one area where we have not seen him tested is in the grappling. Tonight, he will have to rely on that if he wants to get another victory in what has been a fast-paced ascent up the bantamweight rankings.
And he is a willing grappler. We've seen him compete in Quintet Ultra. Augusto Tanquinho Mendez, UFC veteran there firmly in his corner. But you're right, we haven't necessarily seen Sean O'Malley tested in that realm as yet. All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting, leading, defending, UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here is the wrestler/grappler, the Team Serra Longo rep, Merab Dvalishvili, one of several Georgian fighters that have emerged over the last several years, and you got to think you're going to get a takedown attempt here early in this round, DC. Merab doesn't make any bones about it. The opposition knows what's coming. More often than not, they're unable to stop it. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Nice job by the kickboxer there as he gets the front kick home early against the wrestler. You got to think that's going to be a big part of his repertoire here tonight.
Well, yeah, John, especially when you have to stay at range. He's got to maintain distance. And those types of weapons, those front kicks, those kicks up the middle, will allow for him to keep that wrestler at bay so that he can see when those level changes happen, allowing him to defend those takedowns.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Into half guard. Nice shot there by the champ.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important. This is a terrible position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Dvalishvili's back in full guard. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man. I have got to...
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Dvalishvili's back in full mount.
Nice.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. That hook was bad.
Misses again with a right punch. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Another takedown lands.
Dvalishvili's got the full mount. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. He's going to work hard to try to get the finish.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, big punches landing here. We'll see if he can work back to his feet. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
O'Malley's now switching his stance.
Oh, big elbow.
30 seconds now to go in round 1. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Try to establish that jab.
Good pressure. Keep going with that.
15 seconds. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch.
Another great attempt there by the top.
Oh, guillotine choke. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action. And if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, well, we'll see if his opponent can make the requisite adjustments. He got taken down left and right there that previous round.
It's going to be very difficult because he never got a specific type of takedown. It was always something different, but it always led to his opponent getting great top position. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Oh, man, this this is one thing you do not want to get kicked in the head in MMA.
You cannot take too many of those head kicks, but this guy gets his leg up there so fast, sometimes you don't see it coming.
Dvalishvili gets the double leg takedown now. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for Dvalishvili's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has... Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dvalishvili. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Dvalishvili's back in half guard.
Beautiful transition.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game team.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. He set up a beautiful submission.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finisher.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
15 seconds remain in the round. Dvalishvili's in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out. Our guys come to attack triangle.
2 rounds in the books.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right, man. I want you to set those kicks up.
Well, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Ready. Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Nice leg kick.
Ooh, he didn't see that one coming. Beautiful combination up top. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by O'Malley. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Dvalishvili's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Dvalishvili's in his guard. Let's see how he chooses to proceed.
Great ground and pound by this man.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Dvalishvili.
He passes to half.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot. Oh, slick reversal right there.
Oh, O'Malley going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Lands with the ground and pound here. O'Malley's in half guard. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Posture's up now and lands the vicious head strike. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the field.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange. Good stick.
Well, we told you off the top that he had a reach advantage, and he really is using it. Nice punch there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, great level change there.
Dvalishvili's in half guard now.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Under a minute now to go. Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent.
Rear naked choke.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
15 seconds to go. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
He passes to half guard.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Dvalishvili.
Oh, there you go. Yep, right there. That was nice.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
So the blood...
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Dvalishvili's in half guard.
Getting them out here. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
That was a slick transition. Got to find a way back to his feet.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Sean O'Malley.
Oh, right into mount. Oh.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier. Big shot lands for both guys.
All right, so again, he shoots for a takedown here. Looks like he entered pretty well, but once again, not able to take the opposition down.
Just a great idea of what was in front of him by the opponent. Knew that he would have to defend multiple takedowns. To this point, he has done that, and if I'm a teacher, he's got an A+ in takedown defense.
Under a minute to go in the round. Dvalishvili gets the double leg takedown. takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Still trying to get the submission here. Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
All right, feet on the hips here. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward.
He's got a good submission game, man, so you got to keep the fight standing.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. Just misses with that one. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, nice low kick. Oh, Superman punch is good. Oh, Malley gets back up here. Trying to establish that jab once again.
That one's good, man. Nice strike.
Oh, huge Superman punch. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, switch kick. How good was that?
He switches the hip really fast and gets that leg up real quick to the target.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by O'Malley. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
He passed the half guard. Nice transition. And there you go, again, half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Going for the arm here. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Sean O'Malley. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Dvalishvili's in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, so he gets back to the feet. That was seemingly the only way he could win this fight. Down the stretch we come.
Down the stretch, but on the feet. He was not going to win this fight with his back. He needed to get up. That was step number 1. Step 2, find the finish.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish, or if he's going to lose this fight tonight, we'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Fast leg kick lands.
DC, he is officially rolled.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
shoulder back, now going for the rear naked choke. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if...
Oh, looking for the gilly lock now. Might have the guillotine.
It's tight.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was in a losing position. You gotta maintain dominant position when you're in a fight. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Seconds to go.
He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili.
And there you go again, half guard.
O'Malley's back in full go. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges score this contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
All right, well, nothing lucky about it. Congratulations to the highly skilled new UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, and I would think he's got the potential to reign for some time.
He